So let's spend some time going over how the course is organized and look at the syllabus for a few minutes. When you first log in to this Psychology 12 course, what you'll see is a course stream that has all of your to-do lists over here on the right-hand side, other things that are coming up with the calendar, and you can always access everything in the calendar here on the left-hand side of the screen, so you can see due dates for assignments and drop deadlines and other things that are relevant for you. Then you'll see a short course introduction and a description of some of the first activities you need to work on. And again, I want to highly recommend that you purchase a new textbook or that you purchase the online textbook, which includes the access code that you need to complete the online exam testing software, which is called Mastery Training. Okay, you'll see a list of recent announcements posted here on the top of this home page, but you can also go back to any older assignments by clicking on the announcements page here on the left-hand side, and that will load up. So of course there's not much going on yet, but there will be as we move further in the course. Then you can get a copy of the syllabus. This syllabus page will include, first of all of the assignments and their due dates and other relevant dates for the course, so you can see those here. And then you can open up a copy of the syllabus, which I emailed you a little bit ago. So the syllabus includes relevant information for the course here in the table of contents, including the textbook, my email address, and then the major sections of the course syllabus. Then you'll see a list of student learning outcomes that you are expected to have mastered by the end of the course and how I'm going to test you on those. Again, my email address. My partner and I are spending the summer in Copenhagen, so I'll be about a 9 hours time difference from Pacific Coast time, so you may get email responses from me at unusual times, but I'm checking every day, except for maybe on Saturdays and Sundays where I check more unusually, but otherwise I'm usually available and can email you right away. Please make sure that when you email me, though, you include your first name, your last name, the course number, and this course section. And try to include screenshots or other relevant information if you're having an issue with something in the course, because that helps me to try to fix it more quickly. We're using the 7th edition of the textbook. In the 7th edition, so currently there is an 8th edition. The 7th edition will give you everything you're looking for. It just needs to include the MindTap software program. So the bookstore has them for about $141. And I realize that is somewhat expensive, but that will include the access code that you need for all the homework. You can also buy the electronic book using for $95, and you'll find a link in Canvas. Okay. So here's information about how to log into Canvas in case you forget or you've lost it in a few weeks. Information about how to do well in the course. Please make sure that you're checking the course regularly. Assignments are often due the majority of assignments are due on Saturday evenings at 11:59, but some of the discussion posts or all the discussion posts are actually due on Thursdays at 11:59. So you've got to be logging in multiple times during the week, and the testing software actually requires that you log in multiple times during the week. Okay. Next, you'll see a list of grades and grading rubrics. So 50% of your course grade is determined by the Cengage Reading Mastery assignments or Mastery Training assignments. So those are in place of exams or tests. Then 25% of your grade are these discussion reflection assignments. So those are require that you read the material, and you can see here in the grading rubric for those discussions and reflections, they require that you've read the material, that you've integrated it into your response, and that you've also then replied to other students. So your initial responses are due on Thursdays. Your responses to students are due on Saturdays to make sure that everybody has enough time to read one another's posts and respond. For the reflection assignments, they're similar. The first half of the grading is determined by your ability to integrate information from the reading. So I want to see you using theories and concepts from the reading. And then the next part is how you then take that and apply that to yourself using examples. The last part of the course is the interview project. So the interview project is your final project in the course. You've got to require someone who is older than 45. I encourage you to select someone who is 50 or 60 if you have someone in your life. It doesn't have to be a parent. It could be a grandparent. It could be an aunt, an uncle. It could even be a coworker potentially. I'll give you more descriptions about that about 2 weeks before the end of the course. You got about 2 weeks to work on that part of the assignment. Okay. Here's the rubric for the interview project. You can see, I'll let you flip through that on your own. And then lastly, you'll see a course schedule. This course is going to move very, very quickly. So we're going to cover about 3 chapters every week. So you're expected to be working anywhere from 6 to 9 hours on every chapter. So it's going to take a significant amount of time. So you'll see the due dates and all the assignments listed here. Let's take a look at the modules. If you click on the modules link, what you'll see is a list of all the modules that are currently available. So the first thing you need to do is complete Module 1, which is just an introduction to the course. This actually gives you access to the online textbook right here. It's where you enter your access code to access the chapter mastery assignments. If you want to purchase the electronic book, you can click on this access to textbook link right here. It will allow you to enter your credit card information, and you can buy the ebook and the access code for about $95. All of these are going to require that you've disabled your pop-up blockers, so there's a tutorial here for how to do that. Lastly, the first 2 assignments you're going to work on this week that are due on Tuesday is a syllabus quiz and a short video post that allows me to get to know a little bit about you. Okay. After you've completed those, you're going to complete modules 2 and modules 3. So you'll see the assignments and the mastery training are listed right there. Please take a look at those, as well as the links to the electronic book if you want to use that rather than a physical textbook. And again, while you cannot access these other modules, you can see all the modules that are coming in the course and what's posted in there. Great. Email me if you have any questions.